Number two, I guess make sure your block's clear of debris, rubbish, contamination. And what do we mean by that? One, if your block's there and you already own it and it's got rubbish all over it, you're gonna have to clear that up. So, one of our recent episodes was exactly about that. So getting either yourself to come and do it if you can, or someone to come in and clear that block up. You're gonna have to mow the block, get all the weeds and grass down nice and low so that the builder's ready to go. But also, if you don't own the block already and you're looking at buying the block, you want to put a clause into your contract that says that that block will be clear of all rubbish, debris, etc. prior to settlement, so that you can duck out there the day before you're settling the block of land and see that it's all been cleared for you. There's no issues there whatsoever, and again, it's going to save you a lot of money. Could be $2,000-3,000 to clear a block. The other part with having your block clear, number one is if your block's clear already, for some reason, people don't dump rubbish where on a clear block usually. They go to a block that's already got rubbish on it and they just keep dumping and dumping and dumping. So the clearer you can keep your block, the better. If necessary, put up some temporary fencing. You may need to hire that around the front of your block or around the whole block to prevent people getting access to be able to dump onto your block. And it's a terrible part of this industry. It's disgraceful what happens, Colin, with rubbish ending up on blocks and people thinking that any place is a dumping ground. Once the houses are all built and established, they're not dumping it in your front yard, right? And also if there's houses around you, there's less likely to be massive dumps of rubbish. But it could also be your neighbour, gets their landscaping supplies dumped on your block that's now contaminating that lot. So it's just having those conversations, understanding where that's at. But where possible, put a clause into your contract to say the block's got to be clear of rubbish, contamination, etc., and cleanly scraped or mowed prior to settlement.